Yeah, tomorrow.
Now, I don't want the speech right now.
Tomorrow, go to your room. Go to your room, man.
Why you always telling me to leave?
But this is a serious situation. The mom and the daughter talking. You talking about a guy there? Just go to the room, man. I want to grab you. I want to go through the wall with you.
You always telling me to leave.
But I want to go through the wall with you. I want to tear this whole kitchen up. Just get out my presence right now.
Wherever your bag is and your shoes, get them right now because it's time for us to leave.
Wait, Mom, just for the night. Please, I'll go upstairs with the girl.
It is time for us to go right now. Go get your stuff.
Well,
go get your stuff.
Erica, I think she's wrong about what she did, but she want to stay tonight. I think
just with the girls, Mom. It'll be nice. Please.
So you feel...
I won't ever do it again. I know that was wrong.
So you don't want to go lay in your own bed tonight?
No. I just want to chill with the girls. Can I stay, please?
Let me talk to Mom right quick, Jay. Let me talk to Mom. You let's go upstairs real quick. Hey. Let me tell you something. Listen, baby. I'm gonna tell you what happens sometimes. What happens sometimes, kids just need...
Wayne had been hearing rumors for weeks, but he had ignored them, convinced they were just gossip. However, as the days passed, the rumors became louder and more persistent. The speculation about a secret child had spread like wildfire, with social media lighting up with endless theories and opinions. At the center of it all was Erica Pinkett, who had openly told people that Wayne was the father of her child. For some reason, though, Wayne couldn't shake the feeling that something didn't quite add up. His gut told him that there was more to the story, and his suspicions grew stronger. He knew he needed to find out the truth, no matter what. Wayne wasn't one to jump to conclusions without evidence, but the whispers were too much to ignore. The rumors had been circulating for long enough that he couldn't just let them slide anymore. After days of dodging questions and trying to avoid the media frenzy, Wayne finally managed to get his hands on something that could give him the answers he needed: a DNA report. The moment he laid eyes on the document, he knew the truth was just a few pages away. There was no turning back now. He took a deep breath, his heart pounding as he prepared to face what lay ahead. He wasn't sure how he was going to react when the truth came to light, but he knew one thing for sure. He wasn't about to let this situation continue without confronting it head-on. His emotions were all over the place. Anger, confusion, and a sense of betrayal washed over him. Had Erica lied to him all this time? Was he really being played by someone he had trusted? The uncertainty made him feel even more determined to get answers. Jella, who had been keeping a low profile amid all the media chaos, had been avoiding any public attention or involvement in the drama. She wasn't interested in being part of the circus surrounding Erica's claim. When Wayne showed up at her, unannounced, she immediately sensed that something was wrong. The way he looked at her, the tension in his expression, made it clear that he wasn't there for a casual conversation. Something serious was about to unfold. Without saying much, Wayne walked into the room and placed the DNA results down on the table in front of her. The silence that followed was thick and heavy. Jella stared at the envelope, her hands shaking slightly as she considered what it might contain. She had known the truth for a while now, but seeing it in black and white would make it real. She could feel the weight of the moment. Wayne's voice cut through the silence, low and unwavering. "Go ahead. Open it." Jella hesitated, her mind racing with thoughts of the consequences. She knew what the report would say, but she also knew that revealing the truth could cause even more damage. Erica's words had already stirred up a storm, and now it seemed like the whole world was watching. Still, she couldn't hide from the truth any longer. With a deep breath, Jella tore open the envelope, her fingers trembling. The room felt even quieter as she unfolded the paper inside. Wayne's eyes scanned the document quickly, and his face hardened as the truth hit him. The result was clear. Wayne was not the father of Erica's child. The blood test didn't lie. For a moment, Jella felt a rush of relief flood through her. The truth had finally come out, and she didn't have to carry the burden of the secret anymore. However, Wayne wasn't finished. He wasn't satisfied with just knowing the facts. He needed answers. "Why would Erica lie about this?" he asked, his voice tinged with frustration. The shock of the news hadn't fully worn off, and now he was grappling with the deeper question of why someone would go to such lengths to deceive him in the public. Jella shook her head, her eyes downcast. "You know how she is. She thrives on attention. She wanted to be in control of the narrative. It was never about the truth. It was about her image, her story." Wayne clenched his jaw, anger building inside him. He had given Erica the benefit of the doubt for a long time, hoping that the situation would resolve itself. But this was a different level of betrayal. This wasn't just a small mistake or misunderstanding. It was a calculated attempt to manipulate the situation. Wayne had trusted Erica, and now that trust had been shattered. His reputation had been dragged through the mud, and his name had been tarnished by a lie. As the news broke online, fans and followers were left in disbelief. Erica had painted a picture of Wayne as the father, creating a false narrative that now stood in stark contrast to the truth. The truth was out, and Wayne had the proof to clear his name. But even though the facts were in his favor, the damage had already been done. Public trust in him had been eroded, and his reputation was left in tatters. He felt betrayed not only by Erica, but by the people who had believed her story without question. Jella, too, had felt the effects of the lie. She had kept quiet all this time, not 1 hour. Erica Pinkett, a well-known actress and television personality, recently made headlines when she filed a legal case against her ex-boyfriend, DC. She accused him of kidnapping her young daughter, an incident that has left her fans and the public shocked. As the case unfolded, it became clear that this was not just a simple dispute between two people. It was a deeply emotional and dangerous situation that involved the safety of a child. Erica and DC had been in an on-again, off-again relationship for several years before they finally broke up. Throughout their time together, their relationship had been marked by public arguments, accusations of manipulation, and struggles with trust. Even after their separation, the two remained in contact, mainly due to their mutual connection through Erica's daughter. Despite the complicated nature of their relationship, Erica and DC had to maintain some form of communication for the sake of co-parenting. However, things took a terrifying turn when Erica's daughter was reportedly taken from her without her permission. Erica claimed that DC, who had been trying to reconcile with her, used dishonest and manipulative tactics to gain access to the child. What was supposed to be a simple visitation with her daughter turned into a nightmare when DC allegedly fled with the young girl. Erica was left panicked, unable to understand why this had happened or where DC had taken their child. In a state of distress, Erica immediately contacted law enforcement and filed an official report. She also enlisted the help of private investigators to track down her daughter. The search for the child stretched over several days, enduring chow. This time, Erica's anxiety and heartbreak were apparent to anyone following her case. Feeling powerless, Erica took to social media to share her feelings and plead for her daughter's safe return. Her posts quickly spread across the internet, garnering attention from her fans and supporters. As the news gained traction, thousands of people shared Erica's posts, helping to spread awareness about her daughter's disappearance. Meanwhile, law enforcement agencies across multiple states launched a coordinated effort to find DC and the child. They used surveillance footage, witness testimonies.
That's why I had to call you. And I told her, man, that's dangerous getting in that Uber.
I told her the same thing.
Like, no matter what's going on, like I told you, Jada, jumping in that Uber, man, that was an emotional decision now. And I told her, no matter what's going on, it ain't.
What has gotten into you?
I'm sorry.
What made you think that was a safe idea for you? All the things going on in the news, and you think you couldn't have got snatched up real quick? You don't even know the people driving you.
Tell you, if you were snatched, I'm telling you, Jada, you do not know. If you were snatched, you would have kept riding. You wouldn't even know where you was going at.
That's crazy.
Now listen, I understand that I made promises, your father made promises, but we're adults. We're gonna have disagreements, right? But you gotta come up with a better way to deal with your issues than to run away. That is not acceptable. Who told you that was a good idea?
No one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it was wrong.
But you knew you could have got hurt, right? You understand? You understand why your mom mad, right? That's a serious situation, Jada.
Do not ever let this happen again. You hear me?
Yes.
We're gonna have problems. Every family has their issues. But that is not license for you to just get up and do whatever you feel is a good idea.
I told her she was like, she thought y'all were gonna be the perfect family, and I was telling her, man.
Trust me, I told her the same thing. Every family's not perfect. She dealing with a drunk daddy. I was dealing with a dad with long speeches.
Tamar,
Excuse me.
And digital evidence to track DC's movements. Authorities worked tirelessly to piece together every lead, making sure no stone was left unturned. The case became highly publicized, drawing widespread media attention and sparking a larger discussion about custody disputes and parental kidnapping. As the search continued, legal experts and advocates weighed in on the situation, offering their thoughts on the emotional toll such incidents can take on families. They stressed the importance of legal protections and swift action to prevent these kinds of traumatic events. After days of relentless searching, the case reached a resolution. Authorities located DC and the child in a nearby state. The young girl was found unharmed and was reunited with her mother. Erica was overcome with relief and thanked everyone who had supported her during the crisis. However, despite the joyful reunion, Erica made it clear that she would not let DC off the hook easily. She was determined to pursue legal action against him to ensure that justice was served. DC was taken into custody, facing charges of kidnapping and endangering the welfare of a child. Legal experts have suggested that the consequences for DC could be severe, including significant prison time if he is convicted. Prosecutors are reportedly building a strong case against him, hoping to set an important legal precedent for future cases of parental abduction. In the aftermath of the crisis, Erica turned her attention to healing and protecting her daughter from any further emotional harm. She also used her platform to advocate for stronger legal protections for victims of parental abduction, shining a light on an issue that affects families around the world. In a heartfelt statement, Erica expressed her gratitude to her fans, family, and law enforcement for their unwavering support, highlighting how important it is to have a community that acts quickly in moments of crisis. Since the ordeal, Erica has taken steps to ensure her daughter's well-being. She enrolled her in therapy and has surrounded her with a strong support system of trusted family members and friends. Erica has vowed to make her daughter's safety her top priority moving forward. She is working closely with lawyers to review and strengthen their custody arrangement to ensure that nothing like this happens again in the future. While the experience has been incredibly difficult, it has also inspired Erica to become a voice for other parents who are dealing with similar struggles. Erica's fight for her daughter is a stark reminder of how complex co-parenting can be, especially when emotions and trust are involved. It also shows how important it is for parents to stay vigilant and